Hey guys, Ryu Karat here. Welcome to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2, Ghosts of Christmas Past. This is a Christmas-based Metal Gear Solid game made by Insignificant Studios and the Padunkian. Hang on. Wait, why do I keep doing that? Okay, now then. Without further ado, it's snow time!
Outer Savin, 3 years after the Secret Santa incident. We had classified information that a new Santa had taken power. The whole thing was naughty, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
One thing I should probably mention, this game features full voice acting, so I'm gonna mostly be quiet during those cutscenes, and... Oh, I should have probably also mentioned, this is a one-item run of the game. I have never accomplished this before, but I did watch another Let's Play of this beforehand to see how can I put this? To see if I can think up how I'm gonna get through certain rooms beforehand. And here's the first cutscene. I'll be quiet now, unless I need to complain or make a pun.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Why does he have square eyes?
What stocking?
The stocking you
I don't get that.
You said it was made with synthetic octopus fibers that would make me nearly invisible to the human eye.
You didn't really. Snake, that was just an ordinary...
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
Well, I'm just happy you managed to get to the sneak point without
I'm pretty sure you
yourself
rely
hurt.
on gadgets in your own
No
game.
one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
Oh, you mean that thing with Naomi?
No, I'm talking about Cole. How am I supposed to have a Merry Christmas if that's all I get these days?
Well, Snake, it's been a while since anyone's had a truly Merry Christmas. What with the sudden surge of PNCs popping up around the world.
PNCs?
Pretty naughty children. Naughty doesn't even begin to describe them. They're more like hired mercenaries selling their services to the highest bidder. It used to be just a few rogue groups, but now it's become a global phenomenon. In fact, the world's seen the creation of at least a dozen PNCs in the past 3 years alone.
So it all started 3 years ago. That's about the time I assassinated Saint Nick.
That's right. It's likely that Saint Nick's death lies
Yeah,
at the
if you
root of
want to
all
know
these
this
problems.
whole
After all,
assassination
he
of
did play an
Saint
important
Nick
role in
thing,
the SOC
then
system.
SOC system?
Go watch
The
someone
Spirit of
play
Christmas system.
Metal Gear
A
Solid
series of
1.
checks and balances
Or better yet, go
created
play
by
it
the
yourself.
Three wise men in order to maintain an equal balance of naughty and nice.
And without a Saint Nick to keep the SOC system in check, there hasn't been an incentive to be nice.
That's right, Snake. We've dropped you off at Outer Savin Mall.
Outer Savin?
Yeah, you know, the one mall in which shoppers will always have a place.
Let me guess. I'm not just here to do some last-minute Christmas shopping.
Afraid not, Snake. I recently dug up some information on the US government's encrypted security channel about an extremist group that calls themselves the Ghosts of Christmas Past. The information I've uncovered shows that they've got their hands on Santa's hat.
What's so dangerous about a hat?
It's not so much the hat itself as it is the beliefs behind it. Whoever controls Santa's hat has full control over the SOC system. And whoever controls the SOC system has full control over the entire child population of the world.
So what?
The ghosts have threatened to use the hat to create a world of PNCs.
A world of perpetual naughtiness!
That's right.
So what?
The
What are a
ghosts
bunch of
demanding
kids
the
gonna
brain of
do?
Saint Nick. But it's
Blow
anyone's
up
guess as to
all
what
the
they're gonna do
children
with it.
in the
It's gotta
world.
be something
Problem
big,
solved.
Something worth using the entire
Future
world's
generations
child
will thank
population
us
as a
for
bargaining chip for.
eliminating
Something
children.
Metal Gear.
No, Snake. There's absolutely no reason to jump to conclusions.
So,
All we know
I mean,
is
I
that
haven't
ghosts
played
have
Metal
arranged a
Gear
meeting with
Solid
the
at
US
all.
president somewhere
Does
in that mall.
Snake
Your
frequently
mission is to find
assume
out
an
what's
evil
going
plot
on
is
and to put a
in order
stop
to
the
get
ghosts'
Metal
plan
Gear or
before the
something?
meeting takes place.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't know.
For the duration of this mission, we'll be referring to each other by code names.
What's wrong with my old codename?
What? Old Snake?
No, Solid Snake.
No one's
That's not a
called you
very
that in
solid
years.
code name.
Look, I'll let you decide for yourself. Would you rather be called Old Snake or Cold Snake?
Cold Snake, I guess.
Good. Remember, Snake, the ghosts have Santa's hat, which means that any children you run into during the mission are under their control. Do whatever it takes to stay out of the enemy's field of vision.
Got it.
Head to the elevator. I'll be giving you advice and instructions via codec. My frequency is 012.25. Good luck.
One thing I forgot to mention. In this Let's Play, I'm going to be keeping track of how many puns I make and the puns the game makes. And believe me, there are a lot of puns in this game. Some of which you won't get unless you've played Metal Gear Solid before. So, if you have and I miss a pun, please let me know, because I will not see it.
Hold it, Snake. It's foolish to run headfirst into every situation.
But I want
By holding
to.
the shift key near a wall, you can hug up against it. Doing so will allow you to get a better view of what's up ahead.
Can I hold the shift key near a kid?
No, Snake. Stranger danger.
Why can't I just maul the kid? Is that too much to ask for? But yeah, you want to avoid getting spotted, because the moment you are, you lose. And oh my god.
You can always access me via codec by pressing the C button. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, just give me a call.
Believe me, there are enough calls in this game that why would I want to press C to make more of them? There are joke codec calls, but aside from that, you really can't use that button to help yourself. Anyways, let's go get this kid. He's on an H platform.
That kid ahead is guarding that
That means I must give him hell!
You should try distracting him by knocking on a nearby wall. To do that, hug a wall with the shift key, and then press the control key to make a noise. Any nearby guards will come investigate the source of the noise. You can use this to open up a sneaking path.
So I press control while hugging a wall to knock on it. Got it. Say, Otacon.
Yeah?
Knock knock.
Oh, what was that noise?
You're supposed to say who's there.
It's just my imagination.
So let's try it out. Let's go over here. Oh, and if you hug... One thing I forgot to mention is that on ice you will continue to go forward even as you're not holding the button. But if you're hugging the wall, you stay in place. Anyways, let's knock on this wall. Anyways, what you want to do is get to safety right here, and since I'm not getting the majority of the items in the game, I will be relying on knocking on walls a lot. Trust me. Anyways, when you go into a door, well, every time you go into a door, you'll be saving your game. And here we are inside the mall. Well, oh my god, I got caught! Oh, wait, he's asleep. Never mind. Oh, come on!
I forgot to tell you about the Jolaton radar. The Jolaton radar is the thing in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's based on the same Joliton technology that allows shoppers to easily find the exact locations of the presents they're looking for.
Well, you know, you
But
forgot
don't be
to
fooled. There's a big difference
tell me
between
about
the
it, 'cause it was
existing Joliton
jammed.
technology and the special Joliton radar you're equipped with.
What's the difference?
Well, the subtle swapping of the Y in Joliton to an I in your Joliton radar trickles down to its functionality. Whereas the Joliton radar could only detect Christmas presents, the Joliton radar is capable of detecting presents of any kind.
Including human presents.
Aww.
I'm guessing that white dot is me.
That's right.
What about the red ones?
Those dots represent an enemy's presence. Watch out and stay outside of that enemy's field of vision.
That's the blue cone, right?
Yep. Also, you might have noticed the radar was unusable on the rooftop. Sometimes there's too much interference. In those cases, the Joliton radar will be jammed.
Or you could describe it as toast.
Afraid not.
Believe me, you'll get that pun later.
So you're saying this is a Jolaton radar?
Just trust me on that.
You made modifications to.
Yep, a specially modified Jollyton radar. I would have called it the Autoton radar, but
You sure this isn't just my old Soliton radar? Because Mei-Ling made that.
no, not at all. Look, Snake, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
Well, good thing it's quite obvious that he made the modifications. And believe me, these kids aren't very observant. Unless you knock on the wall.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, he got the wall. Now the wall is dead. Because he got spotted. Oh, come on!
A surveillance camera?
It's a mall, Snake.
Oh, right.
Remember, these security cameras have a blind spot, so you can sneak beneath them without being seen.
So I walk into the X and I don't get caught.
Gotcha.
No, you walk. Basically, you won't get spotted if you're like one tile on the tile just below the wall. Okay, now this is something that really
Hold
does
up,
not
Snake.
make
Someone's
sense.
conversation is being carried through the ventilation.
I'm sorry, it does not.
All the preparations been made.
Yes, and the tadpoles have set up an ambush on
Oh
the
wait, they're
first
not on the
floor,
first floor. Never
in
mind.
case the meeting with the president goes sour.
Ah,
And where is he?
He.
Our third.
What? Are you afraid he'll flake?
what the heck does
I
that
don't
mean?
really trust him, but I've got no choice but to believe him for now.
Without belief, you'll never be able to inherit the title of Father Christmas.
I suppose you're right.
I'll be heading up to the 20th floor. I just need a little time to cool off. You stay here and wait for the president to arrive.
You hear that, Snake? The ghosts are meeting with the president on the first floor of the mall. You'll have to get down there to make sure things don't get hairy.
So, you know what? I think I've been called enough for one episode. So in the next part to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2, we're gonna try to make our way to the first floor. See you then.